I belong to one race of human being, Homo sapien sapien, that belongs on one planet, one earth, and we all belonging to be living in peace. To see if I belong, some people ask me where I'm from. They think I come from foreign, but I was born in Edmonton, first generation of this nation. I belong to my father, I belong to my mom. West African, West Indian, South American, Caribbean, Canadian with red blood. Oh, how is that possible? How do you get along? Well, I'm an Othello kind of fellow, so I belong in a renaissance. I belong to the Africville nation. East Coast bulldoze, the habitation of those underground railroad slaves from the runaway days who escaped the whips and the plantations, and I'm belonging for an apology. And I'm belonging for reparations. Oh yeah, me? I belong in the welfare line. With all the refugees, with PhDs, with immigrants that speak 3 or 4 languages apiece, with some cats with university degrees that are actually good friends of mine. No, I won't get employment because my skin ain't light. They can't read my resume because my last name don't look right. It's difficult to spell and it's hard to pronounce, so I belong to a demographic that has been cast out. I belong to a melanin nation, a media-savvy generation that wants all the racial profiling to stop. I belong to a culture of Canadian citizens who look over their shoulder to avoid all the crooked cops. Oh yeah, man, they will take you for a long, cold ride. Just like they did to Neil Stonechild. They make racist jokes before like they did to Dudley George, and yet they completely ignore all the missing person reports of the runaways from BC who got fed to the pigs for sport. But it's kind of funny when you follow all the money, the image of our Canadian federal police force, it belongs to a racist American cartoon company. True North, strong and free is only a slogan that belongs to me because I belong at the bottom of a 2-tier system that does not belong to me, and still a belonging for freedom and for justice and for peace. And because I'm longing, I could be wronging. But instead I'm writing for that. And I'm reciting for that. Because some people are dying for that. With guns and bombs or stocks and bonds or baseball bats. For education, medicine, a clean glass of water, or a gram of crack. So what do you think of that? Matter of fact, I want all my taxes back. Yeah, I said it. I want all my taxes back. You can say it with me. I want all my taxes back! Because all the Ottawa politicians do is sit around and laugh. They close schools, they close hospitals, they take our tax, they take cash. They take fishing trips, so they can take drugs and take bubble baths and scratch each other's back. Well, I belong to a nation of citizens that is sick and tired of paying for all of that, and when the economy around us has finally completely collapsed, I'm belonging for a nation of bicycles instead of a war for gas. And I'm belonging to a sovereign homeland that does not want to go to war to elevate the American rich and trample the third world's poor. And I'm belonging for the days when all the children learned that they could grow organic food by hand. Just like David Suzuki had to say, and all of the sadhus that originally planned with a little bit of karma, just a little bit of karma, a little bit of karma. Canada could probably feed the whole world. Every human being, every mother, every father, every boy, and every girl, and I belong for the days where solar panels and windmills put an end to hunger and poverty and war. I belong to a hip-hop nation on a paradigm shift. Activists who think globally and act locally out of consciousness, that removes the monarchy from our currency and replaces that bitch. With peace symbols and ganja leaves and turntables and spaceships and headphones and microphones, and says, world peace since. A belonging for the day that die gets cast at the mint. A drum circle is where I belong, with Hindus and Muslims and Rastafarians playing djembes and tablas and congas and koras mixed with DJ beats and all the beautiful people that dance for us with dark hands and dark skin making beats with fingertips. I belong to a sacred circle of peace where time does not exist, and I belong in the afterlife. With no fear, no pain, no war, no strife. And I will be chilling at my Creator's right hand. I belong to an eternal life force that some human beings just don't understand. And when I come back, I'll trade the snow for sand. I'll turn the cold into heat. I'll have concrete fields turned into fields for my bare feet. I'll have sweet-smelling flowers and fresh fruit to eat. Because I don't belong in Babylon. My soul belongs in the motherland. I said I do not belong to Babylon. And my soul belongs to the motherland. And I belong to one race of human being, Homo sapien sapien, that belongs on one planet, one earth. And we all belonging to be living in peace. I said I belong to one race of human being, Homo sapien sapien, that belongs on one planet, one earth. And we all belonging to be living in peace.
You know? Yeah.